loss to start out. Here's 2nd and 11.
21. Here we go.
Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd. This is caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Kyle Juszczyk, 31 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. Here's a toss coming right. And he will get in to make it 8-0. They get the conversion. And, Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
For the Minnesota Vikings, earlier you and I were breaking down Kirk Cousins' season and the disappointment there, but they go from 13-3 to 8-7-1, and this was a team that many thought off that 13-3 season were Super Bowl contenders. What happened?
I think they struggled with Kirk Cousins meshing in as their new starting quarterback. Their offensive line had its share of troubles up front. Couldn't keep Dalvin Cook healthy as their lead runner. But the defense, even though the numbers were good at the end of the year, they struggled throughout as well. They had some games where they gave up some big plays. Remember the Rams game earlier in the season? The Packers game that was a tie, I think the second game of the year. So all in all, they could just never get that consistency and cohesiveness that they had in 2018. But it's a team that's not very far away. They can bounce right back into the playoffs in this upcoming year.
They go play action. Cousins throwing over the middle. It's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Rose. Spurs. Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Buying time to his left. And Robinson with a good catch. A good pickup there, a 22.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. They'll throw again. Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. A 1st down for Minnesota. Cousins finding Thielen.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Now Cousins. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Go upstairs, man.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Now, remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this 1st quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he finds Cook. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. He'll find Thielen work in the middle, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Then go upstairs, go upstairs, go upstairs, go upstairs. I try to let you stay up here, but go upstairs. Upstairs! Upstairs! Close the door, upstairs. And I'm about to start bothering you. Like, come on, upstairs. Upstairs! Upstairs! Stop tapping me like upstairs. You see me going upstairs. Upstairs, man. Come on. Don't make me keep saying the same shit, bro.
Listen to me.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them...
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
I ain't finna be playing with this shit on.
A 12-yard touchdown.
You can tell the difference.
And the Vikings are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And this is now a 1-point game. Bailey now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. For San Francisco, Charles, earlier we discussed Jimmy Garoppolo, the year he had after the injury. They had to scramble really at quarterback, but now they're going to have the number 2 overall pick because of the injury-riddled 4-12 campaign. Where do you think they go?
They'll have different options, too, because many will say secondary. They just had 2 interceptions all year long. Worst in the NFL. Pass rush, to me, it's edge rusher, because I think they get the rush inside with DeForest Buckner. I think he does a really nice job for them. But could they trade back from number 2? I think they'll be sitting by the phone saying, hey, you guys want to talk? We're agreeable to that.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Flush to his right. Now he'll go deep down the middle. It's caught inside the 25. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A big play there for the Niners. 48 yards. So after the big play, look at this all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
11.
Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And this one through the uprights.
Then upstairs. Stop coming down here. No one told you to come down here. Stop being annoying. Upstairs, man.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
A first down throw for Cousins. And the Niners get there and bring him down. 1:57 to go in this first half. More from Minneapolis after this. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Play action now. Cousins. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman. Able to get a hand in.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter will have the time to change things. Open man is feeling it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Cousins on first down. Playing a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be second down. Again, it's Cousins. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Hart. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Gold to add the extra point. Goal with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Come here, come here, come here, come here. Good girl. Come here, Flake. Come here. Come here. Come here. Look.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it?
Hold on.
See that happen. It just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Well, CD, one thing you and I haven't discussed now that we are in the playoffs now, we know how the start of the draft is going to go. You look at the top 5, Arizona, San Fran, Jets at 3, Raiders, wherever they may be at 4, Tampa Bay 5. What are your thoughts?
Good girl.
Well, immediately, this is going to be different in 2019 than 2018, because in 2018, it was all about the quarterbacks. I don't think that's going to be the case. You just mentioned the top 5. You can make a legitimate case that in the top 5, none of those teams are in the market to select a quarterback. So now, who is? I think you got to get to number 6 with the New York Giants. That's where the quarterback
upstairs, man. Georgia, if you come down here again, you're going to get a whooping, okay? Stop coming. There's no reason for you to come down here.
Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Flushed out right. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Wide, wide. Wide, wide.
A 2nd down throw for Cousins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. An exciting week with a divisional round coming up on the NFC side of things, Charles. Dallas at L.A., the Rams. Philadelphia at New Orleans. What do you think?
Well, I can't wait because Dallas at the Los Angeles Rams. The Rams feel like they've gotten their mojo back down the stretch on offense. Dallas feels like they can pound and bruise against anyone with Ezekiel Elliott carrying the load. That's going to be a marquee game. And how about Philadelphia and New Orleans, the defending Super Bowl champs? Here comes Nick Foles again. New Orleans, the #1 seed at home. They don't lose at home in the Drew Brees, Sean Payton era in the playoffs. This is going to be fun. Remember, they played earlier this year, and New Orleans wiped out Philadelphia.
And you'll be calling that game. Enjoy it, partner.
Can't wait.
And on 3rd and inches, we're going to get a whistle and a timeout. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. Throw right side taken in by Pettis. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Back deep is Marcus Sherrills. You take it right on the 30. 12 yards on the return that time. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And the Vikings now heading onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by a Akello Witherspoon. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. We now proceed to the start of the second half. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. This is sort of what you would
plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now it's Breida. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage.
wait.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Open space inside the 10. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And finally down at the 9-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be second and goal. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. Garoppolo to throw on second down. This will be caught at about the 5. And across the chalk into the...
I think he quit. Yes, sir.